Hello, my name is Cecilia Martinez. I'm an associate professor of engineering management. The engineering management major, it's a very interdisciplinary major in which our students apply engineering principles combined with business principles to solve business problems, and they are enhanced with their decision-making process to make a place a better world. Well, our engineering management program is composed of several aspects. The first one is the engineering cluster. So they have a strong formation in engineering principles, but also they have a strong formation in business principles. Along with that, they have a good foundation on science and math, but also we have the engineering management component, which kind of links all these different principles from different disciplines into a coherent whole. Our engineering management program has a very unique capstone design project. This is the culminating course where our students need to demonstrate their skills as an engineering managers. So they need to work on a problem, on a project that obviously does not have a well-known solution, so they have to use their engineering principles, but also they have to use their business skills to come up with a recommendation of how they can design either a product or process or a material or anything tangible or intangible for solving a specific need, a specific business need. Our engineering management students can work in a very diverse areas within the business organization. So they can work in manufacturing companies, they can work in service companies, they can work in the financial area, for instance, they can work as design engineers, they can work in information systems, software developers, construction industry. So that's perhaps one of the beauty of our engineering management students, that they are not tied up within a specific discipline. So they basically can work on any area within the business organization. They can also work in rotational and leadership roles. They can work as quality engineers. They have a very wide pool of options to choose from. Our companies, our employers that typically hire our engineering management students are obviously manufacturing companies like the big companies, GE, Johnson & Johnson, from software companies. So there's a very healthcare companies as well, organizations, nonprofit organizations. So that's perhaps one of the main advantages of our students. So it is very advantageous for our students to study the program here at Clarkson, because we use all the strengths of our Clarkson University has to offer to us. The fact that we're a small private university allows us to do very unique educational components, not only within the classroom, but also outside the classroom. Like our students can work on their leadership programs, their student associations, their speed teams. They can work with research on different areas with faculty, and they do not necessarily need to do a thesis component, but they can still have access to the experience. They can work on internships while they are working. They can also have their study abroad. So there is a lot of opportunities for them, extracurricular opportunities for them to enhance their learning experience here at Clarkson. We make ourselves accessible to students pretty much all the time. The fact that we are like a small university, our class size is relatively small, so we get to know our students pretty well. inside the classroom and outside the classroom. We're available not only during our office hours, but in the other opportunities that we work with our students through faculty advising or research projects or extracurricular activities. We're in constant communication and contact, interacting with our students to make sure that their learning experience is not only limited to the curriculum, but it's a coherent whole that we provide to students. Current research interests are from different areas. This goes along with the diversity that engineering management field has to offer. So I work primarily with product development processes. So I work into the managerial aspects of how we can enhance the process of building things by applying engineering principles. So it's basically applying engineering principles to solve people's problems. So that's one of my main areas. My other research area is related to Lean Six Sigma. So recently I've been working on applying Lean Six Sigma principles to healthcare industry or healthcare organizations. I have also worked on the pedagogical aspects of enhancing the learning or engineering education. So that's another area that I'm interested in. I've also been working on developing process performance metrics or frameworks for nonprofit organizations. How do we measure that we're making progress in non-tangible aspects or non-tangible outputs that are related in people's behavior? If I want to add something to our engineering management program, I would say that our students are characterized by knowing how to be team players, but also how to lead a team. So it's all about the interdisciplinary aspect or the component that our program is designed to. So we are focused on developing and enhancing those skills, not only in the knowledge component, but also in developing their professional skills so that they can apply their knowledge when they are when they join the workforce.